Stir. CMPRadio.net. It's the station.
CMPRadio.net. It's the station. Listen, man, let's cultivate together. Bring us all your show ideas. Content creators, we're looking for that. Videographers, we're looking for that. You can be a part of the next great big thing that takes place right here in Chester, Pennsylvania. Let's cultivate together, man.
If you are a parent concerned about your child's education in Chester, you should know that you get to choose where your student goes to school. Chester Community Charter School has been the choice of more K to 8th grade parents than any other Chester school for years. Chester Community Charter School has air-conditioned buildings. Chester Community Charter School has the newest and best technology. Chester Community Charter School graduates are going places. They are doctors, scientists, entrepreneurs, and more. Chester Community Charter School has the Jalil Beats Academy, a school within our school where students learn to create and produce music, and they learn the music business. Chester Community Charter School has 4 state-of-the-art campuses spread across the Chester Upland School District. If your student is in Chester Upland or any nearby district, go online to www.chestercommunitycharter.org or call 610-447-0400. Again, that is www.chestercommunitycharter.org or call 610-447-0400. You get to make the choice about your child's education. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Uncle P, man, and we are live from the Cultivating Mature Positivity Studios. We got some guests in the building, man. We got a guest in the building, a major guest in the building. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw the camera on him, man, because he's important, man, and everything that he wants to talk about has a lot to do with what's happening at Chester Community Charter School. I want to introduce you to Mr. Mark Battineri. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. P, thanks for having me, man.
Oh,
This
no
place
problem.
is fantastic. Are you
Thank you,
kidding me?
thank
I'm loving the vibe in here. The art, incredible art. I mean, this is what it's all about.
This is what it's all about, man. Creating a welcoming place was important to me. Giving energy. As soon as people walk in the building and you see art, and you're like, all right, this I can calm down. It's not as I don't know. I don't want to use that word. It's not as crazy as I thought it was going to be coming into Chester and coming to a radio station. Nah, it's very artistic. You know, shout out to E. Graham. Shout out to Fitz. Shout out to my main man, right? Kenneth Picasso Hunt, the art monster, for all the artwork, and T-Bear Photography also. We got T-Bear Photography on the wall. But let's talk a little bit about what's going. First of all, let's talk. You got some news yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, they're moving me to my new position as chief operating officer with the school, and I'm excited about that. You know, I've put in 14 years at Chester Community Charter School. Started as a school counselor with the high school placement program, and now you know, continuing my role here and to serve the families at Chester and serve the community. And I'm excited about that. You know, it's my calling, and I'm excited to just continue to improve this school and take us to you know, great heights.
Right.
Really am, man.
Awesome heights, man. We got a lot going on, man, but let's talk about the first thing you said you wanted to talk about, school safety.
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing that up. You know, it's for me, you know, with all that's going on right now in America, everything that's happening, you know, we had the school shootings happen in Texas. I think that, and multiple other events that have happened nationwide. I think it's important that we talk about this, and we talk about it as a community, and we tell you a little bit about what it is that we're doing, and the precautions that we're putting in place to make us as safe and as secure as possible. You know, it's really twofold. First is on staff training, staff and student training, because we got to make sure that in an emergency situation, staff know what to do and to be as prepared as possible. And this year we brought in a lot of outsiders that knew the business of emergency management, knew the business of safety and security. You know, we're in the education business, to automatically think that we are experts in that is tough. So we brought in a lot of experts, a lot of consultants that worked with us. We walked the buildings, looked at our security features, but also we talked about our plans, and we looked at our policies and our procedures. And this is something that throughout the course of the year we really fine-tuned and implemented. And you know, as we move forward in the 22-23 school year, we've got some fantastic programs in place, some fantastic training in place for all of our staff and all of our students. One thing that's really great, and this is going on all throughout Pennsylvania, is the Safe to Say Something program. And our school, just like all the other schools that are supposed to have in the Commonwealth, is that if a student sees something, they should feel comfortable in saying something. And it's an anonymous reporting program that we have. It's on their phone. There's an application that they have. It's called Safe to Say in PA, and they go onto it, and then they can right away tell
whatever they see.
Yeah, whatever they see, something coming up.
It's
you know,
not safe, right?
Yeah, and they don't. And we always tell them, you know, you're not snitching on anybody when you do this, because you're
safe.
Yeah, you're trying to save somebody.
Safe for everybody else, right?
You care. You know, it's wild. Last year when we implemented this, we had a situation where one of our students was playing the video game, and she's on the game, and this other girl from middle of Pennsylvania is having an episode, and she writes in the chat how she's attempting to kill herself. And it was a 7th grade girl. This 7th grade girl jumped onto this app last year and right away put in what the situation was. Right. And between the time I received that information, figured out that the student she was talking about didn't attend our school, it went to the Attorney General's office in Pennsylvania. Wow. And within 15 minutes, they had paramedics and they had police at this little girl's house. This girl lived around State College, PA. But the response time was incredible. And that program and having that gave us the ability to save a life. And, you know, I give major kudos to that. I don't know who the 7th grade girl is because it's all anonymous, you know, so I give major kudos to her for stepping up and saying something. But
absolutely,
the point that we have this in place, so, you know, because the kids see all this stuff before the adults do. You know, they see it on social media. They see it in the cafeteria, in the hallways. Now it gives them an outlet and ability to speak up without feeling like they're telling on somebody.
Right. And that's a big thing, right? No snitching, the no snitching policy. But I feel like children, you know, if you see something that's unsafe, if you know a friend is being picked on at school, right, and you know he might have access to guns, or he might know somebody that does, you know, I think it's good that you tell someone that he's being picked on. Not so much, even though it's good if you know he's going to come into the school with guns, you tell somebody that as well. But just somebody for him to talk to, somebody for him to relay his energy on, right? Because I feel like the children of our school district, and that's just everywhere, right? They need someone else to talk to, someone else that can relate to them. You know, not somebody that's judging them and pointing the finger at them, but it's someone that's sitting there listening to them. Like, you can come to me and talk, and we can have an honest conversation, and you can leave and be like, oh, okay, all right, cool, that's cool. It's not about snitching. It's nothing about snitching. It's just about having an access portal where the children can talk and feel safe to talk about things. So
that's right. Yeah.
I think that's extraordinary, man.
And the chats back and forth, it's all through the text, and you know, it is a safe place for them, which is great. And it saved lives. It has, and I've experienced that now. And then, you know, aside from that, for the student side, and an ability for them to report on the staff side with the trainings and with the professional developments that we're offering them, bringing in experts, having them do webinars with our staff, and then we do physical, you know, trainings with evacuations and things like that. So it's all very important, all this stuff, to increase the awareness level of everybody involved.
Right.
And then, you know, you got that side of it, which is the training and preparedness. But then on the other side is the physical plant, you know, is the physical space and the security. And that's something this year we were very fortunate to really put a lot of resources into our facilities. And that's one of the things I got to say that really sets us apart from a lot of other schools in the areas is the facilities. Okay. And we have cameras in all the classrooms, all the hallways, outside, interior, exterior cameras, and it's the top of the line, highest level of technology kind of cameras too.
Zoom in facial recognition.
Oh yeah,
all that good
that
stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's extremely sophisticated. I mean, and then in addition to that, we've got the all of our doors have the automatic lockdown locks. I mean, all the teachers have to do hit a button, boom, classrooms are locked down, right? And all of our front vestibules are double locked with double doors. We call them man traps. Yep. You know, the front entrance, and then you can't get through into the school. You know, once a lot of schools, you know, if you gain entrance in the front door, it's wide open.
It's wide open.
That's not the case at Charter. We've got that front vestibule where it's totally secure, and people can't get into our facility. Okay. You know, and we have sounders on our side doors and everything like that. So if for some reason a staff member is slacking a little bit and cracks a door, woo, 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 alarm goes off. Okay. So we know and we're notified that a door's shut. So it's a lot that we've put into this to make it safe and secure. You have to put a lot into it, right? The safety of our children is on y'all when they leave our house, right? So, you know, it's important that you are investing money into protecting our children and also giving them an opportunity to see that they are important. Oh yeah, right. Very important. I mean, look, safety's kind of come a long way. There's a whole nother side of safety too. It's the health side of safety. Right. You know, and a lot of people really don't think about it. I mean, I know that it was big 2 years ago or a year and a half ago where the Philadelphia School District was all in the paper about the asbestos and about the lead and about all these different things that are in their buildings. And it really, you know, I was really happy and I was really proud that our school with our facilities, everything's modern, you know, with the HVAC system and everything was just top of the line. And, you know, that's something that our families, when they walk into our building, they don't have to be concerned about whatsoever. Right. You know, with the water they're drinking, with the air they're breathing. I mean, you know, it's all modern. Right. You know, we're putting in all brand new HVAC systems this year again. I mean, our buildings aren't that old, but, you know, we just always want to stay on top of this kind of stuff because the health of our children is extremely important.
It is extremely important, man. You can't have them going into a school that's not good for them, healthy, and expect them to be able to learn anything.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's extremely important. So school safety, that's it. We got like, you have like active shooter drills for the school, or? Well,
so we're going to look into getting into some of that next year. I mean, that's a major undertaking, and you know, it's a little sensitive with the students as well. Right. I think the most important thing is to talk with them about, you know, the scenarios and to be prepared and what happens, what do we do in this different scenario. But also we can run that through with the teachers and the staff because they're going to be the leaders in that situation. Right. But to make them aware and kind of game plan, if this were to ever happen, this is what we're going to do, and kind of drill it in that way. Right. But yeah, I mean, we're doing other things like, just trying to make it more safe on our playgrounds.
Yep.
We brought in an organization called Playworks that specializes in safety on our playgrounds.
Okay.
And how the children to play safe and to train our staff that are monitoring the playgrounds on what safe play is and how they monitor and make sure they're doing it appropriately.
Okay.
So we're trying to take it at every level here.
Right.
You add it all up, we hope for the best case scenario happens.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But
So-
yeah,
So school safety, that's check. We got that. We got all that situation. We got school safety, the health safety with the school, right? No asbestos, nothing lingering around in the school to affect the kids so they can't learn. So what's next after that?
yeah. I mean, well, all this kind of leads up to opportunities to enroll at our school.
Right.
That's a big thing. Actually, this on next Thursday, June 24th, we're having an enrollment fair. It's a kindergarten registration event and open house at our Upland campus, which is 1100 Main Street in Upland here. And that'll be nice. We're going to have Vars Water Ice out there. He's going to be giving away water ices, moon bounce, a lot of activities like that for the kids. They'll get to tour our facility, meet the principal and staff, and also do some kindergarten screenings too, to see what their levels are at. And it's always important to do that because then we know before we get them into our program as a kindergarten, we know exactly what we need to do. Mm-hmm. We're prepared day one, and we're not wasting time trying to figure all that out. We're prepared day one. So I encourage anybody, if they're interested in enrollment, if they it could even be more than just kindergarten. If they're interested, come that day, June 24th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at our Upland campus, located 1100 Main Street. So we look forward to seeing you there. Grab a water ice on us. And, and if you registered, we'll take care of your first uniform. We'll hook you up with a $50 gift card for uniform.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And that's important, man, because, everybody doesn't have it. Right, you think it's simple to have school uniforms, but a lot of parents right now are struggling. Inflation, everything's going up, everything's getting higher, and gas is crazy, literally almost $6 a gallon, right? And I don't care if it's $5.10, it's still almost $6 to me. I remember when gas was $1.50, man. You say, give me your $5 on, you can actually put some gas in your tank. Now you ask for $5 and you're getting a gallon, right? It's
I miss those days, man. Best thing I ever did, I got lucky in December.
Right.
My car broke down. I had the car for 20 years. 21-year-old car broke down on me. I was spending a ton of money in gas a month.
Right.
So I go out. I got a hybrid, one of them plug-in hybrids.
Yeah.
And I just got lucky. Honestly, It was dumb luck. Ended up fast forward 4 or 5 months later, these gas prices, I'd be spending $600 a month in gas if it wasn't for this. But now I'm lucky with this hybrid. I got getting a lot of bang for the buck here.
Yeah, I bet you are. I don't have a hybrid, but I would like to have one too.
Hey, it's paying
we
for
talk to
itself.
Tesla, right? We talk to Tesla. I would like a hybrid. I would like a car like that. But no, that it is important, right? That you are able to save that money on electric because if you plug it up in your house, that's on your electric bill, right?
Right. And it's really not costing me that much, honestly. It's maybe I'm spending an extra $15 a month in electric, maybe.
Wow. I heard they had a water engine. I'm going to research that. I heard the person when they were doing the shooting in Buffalo, he had patented a water engine. They said that's the real reason the shooting.
Yeah, you don't stay around long if you patent a water engine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've heard that too. There's a couple people that have invented these water engines, and then
Then they pass away.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So stay away from the water invention.
Stay away.
from
Stick to
water
the electric.
engines,
All right?
Stick to
we want
electric.
you around.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Because water is everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be something. That would really save us.
So we talked about enrollment. You have a registration fair that's taking place in Upland. So it's happening at the Upland campus, right?
Yep. This next Thursday. But and then really talk a little bit about what we got going on this summer. This is pretty exciting. This free we offer a free summer camp every year, and it's something that it's incredible for the community.
Absolutely.
As a parent, I would love it if my children's home district offered a free summer camp.
Free summer camp, like literally summer camps, and it's a month, but usually in that month you end up spending $300 to $400 to $500 for your child to be in summer camp. Like literally, they charging you per week, $200-$300, like, and it's absolutely crazy. But you guys are giving this summer camp for free.
For free, and it's an incredible experience. Everything that we're trying to do. Our motto is we like to grow the whole child. Mm-hmm. So what that means is we try to, aside from just the academics, we try to round them out, whether it's with arts or with the music and with athletics, whatever it is. We're trying to round them out, gain them as many experiences as we possibly can. Absolutely. And that's what this is really all about. And we're fortunate to have you be part of this summer camp.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about what you got planned for the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, man, literally. So, podcasting to me is key, right? Communication, talking about, the things that you are, talking about who you are and what you like to see. And I feel like for kids, that opening up that communication, allowing children to speak in front of other children, right? That's a confidence booster. You know what I mean? If you're giving a child that gift to be able to talk about what they like, what they want to see, how they want to see things, that's helping them move on into the future and say, listen, this is who I am. This is what I like. And if you don't like it, well, it doesn't matter if you don't like it. I know that I like it. So we're going to be at the school for those 4 weeks. We had 8 weeks. We had an 8-week program. The syllabus and everything worked out thanks to Miss Professor Laura McLaughlin, right? She had helped us with that, sat down with me with that, and we came up with a syllabus. And we're right now we're going to combine and trying to crunch all that stuff into 4 weeks, and it's going to be fun, man. We're going to have a ball. The kids are going to have their own podcast, and I'm going to take 4 kids, try to break them up into four groups in the classroom, right? And every day we're going to do something new. Every day we're going to do something else for the final week. At that final week, week 4, they're going to have their own podcast. They're going to do their own show. So they can talk about fashion, sports, news, politics, whatever it is that they're into. They're going to talk about gaming, all of these things. So it's like introducing children to understanding who they are and what they like, and let them know that what you like is important. If you like fashion, you have young ladies in school, they like fashion, right? They like pop culture, right? If you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. We can talk about what you like about it. We can talk about what you don't like about it. I got a young lady. I got a couple sketches from a young lady on YouTube where she's talking about everything that happens throughout the world, right? And my daughter likes it. She's about 8 years old, and she's into that. I'm like, oh, that's dope. You want to do something like that? She's like, yeah, Dad, I want to do that. You feel me? So now I'm also working with my kids and letting them know, whatever you like, whatever you want to do, it's important, not only to you, because there are other people just like you out there that like it. So if you talk about it like you like it, then other people will look at you and be like, I like her, and she's talking about something good. So I just want to introduce that to the children, and we'll be there, man, from the time it starts to the moment it ends. And I just hope that later on, you feel me, we can do this after school program with 8th, 7th, and 6th graders. And we do like the morning announcements, right? We have 2 students sitting on the desk. Good morning, I'm Andrew, you feel me? And hi, I'm Kristen, and we're here to give you the morning announcements, right? They're there to give you the morning announcements. They're going to talk about what they're having for lunch, what's new on the forum for the students, classes, whatever's going on, gym class today, whatever announcements the school wants to announce, the kids are going to announce it. And it's good for the kids to see other children doing that, because they're like, oh, wow, we got a whole news show. You know what I mean? And I think that's good. So that's where I am with it. And I'm hoping it everything works out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, that kind of talk is just, it's opportunity for our students, exposing them to new things that maybe they have never been exposed to before, having a podcast, talking news in the morning. That's, I told you this before, right. That's something that I got involved with when I was in high school. And it was something that was a really big deal for me because when I ended up going to my undergrad in communications, I used that reel that I had from the news in high school, and I used that to help me get into college. It was a big deal. And, for the students to have something like that to take with them, that piece of work, that project is really cool. And this field is very exciting. This is an up and coming kind of field. The podcast industry has really boomed recently,
Yes, it has.
and really has. So You know, that's something exciting for the students, new opportunity. I like all that, you know, a lot. And
I appreciate y'all for giving me an opportunity to give it to the kids, man, because that's really all it's about. It's about the future, right? And if we equipped our children with everything that we as parents know that we need it, if we give it back to the kids, then the kids can excel. They can go on to the next level. If we hold them back from it and don't give it to them, then they fail. And they end up just like us. I don't want my children to be like me. You know what I mean? I don't. I went through a lot. You feel me? And that's because the opportunities were not there for me. I want the opportunities to be there for my children and their friends and all of their friends, all of the children of Chester. I want the opportunities to be there and to be given to them. So if we're looking at everything like that, this is a dope idea. This is a dope concept. And I thank everyone that's helping me out put this program together, because I'm not the smartest boy in the room. But I am more eager to get it done and definitely excited. So.
Yeah, and I mean, and like you said, it's all about the opportunity for the students and for the young people in Chester, and that's the greatest thing, I think, when it comes to this. You know, as a charter school, you know, we are here and we're bringing in these different programs, and everybody in the community has a choice. That's the nice part about the charter schools, and school choice is extremely important to me, and allowing the children and the parents, especially, the right to make a choice of where they want to send their children. If they want to send their children with us, I'll tell you this right now, they're going to have a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunity there, and you can make the most of it. I've been witness to it over the last 14 years. I see it. I've seen, you know, seeds planted and just watch them grow into these beautiful flowers, and just to watch this transpire the last 14 years has been incredible. Right. It's been life-changing for me. And I want to encourage every parent out there that, you know, there's a lot of opportunity here, a lot, and you have the choice. So, you know.
I think choosing your school, you think about those three things, right? Is the school safe, right? Is what kind of programs are they offering my children, right? And can my child excel in this atmosphere? Right?
That's
and
right.
We just basically went through all the things that you're offering the schools: school safety, health and school safety, programming. You got Jaleel Beats Academy. You got Rondé Hollis Jefferson, right? And everything that he's doing with the school. You got CMP Radio, right? And I think that you're involved in the community to bring the community to the children, to say, listen, these different people are here for you and access for you, because you know the school stuff. You understand what I'm saying? We get the community stuff. You feel me? So if we're both working together, we can give the children everything that they need to excel and get to that next level.
100%.
Right.
Community is everything. Community is in our name. We are big when it comes to getting involved with the community and bringing in people from the community. You know, it's extremely important when you have a community school like we do.
Right.
We are Chester Community Charter School.
Right.
So.
Definitely awesome, man. Definitely awesome. What else you got for me?
That's it, man. I appreciate you having me on here today. I mean, I'm telling you, I love this place.
Right,
I really do.
it.
I really do. The art is fire. I mean, this painting right here is something.
You can buy it.
That's incredible.
It's for sale. I'm gonna put the price tag right there underneath of that foam pad right there.
It's incredible.
$1,700.
Wow.
Right.
It's an amazing piece.
Yeah, man. He's definitely awesome, man. He's working all the time over there, Avenue of the Arts, man. Stop by, check him out, man.
For sure, I will.
Abstract Kings, man. You know, maybe get a tattoo while you're in there too. Right.
All right.
Man, listen, this is definitely a dope situation, man. I want to thank Mark Battenary for stopping through here and having a conversation with us and talking about school safety, the enrollment fair that's taking place in Upland, you feel me, on June 24th, man. Make sure you stop through there. Make sure you get your kid registered. He also spoke about school choice, man. If you are a parent concerned about your child's education in Chester, you should know that you get to choose where your student goes to school. Chester Community Charter School has 4 state-of-the-art campuses spread across the Chester Upland School District with air-conditioned buildings and the newest technology, man. Hit them up at www.chestercommunitycharterschool.org or call them. Listen, pick up the phone. Call them right now, man. 610-447-0400. Hit option 1, man. It's cmpradio.net, man. It's Chester Community Charter School working together in unison to give education and opportunities to our children, man. It's Uncle P, man. You know I love y'all, man. I want y'all to be safe. Have a great day. Mark, anything you want to say to him before you roll?
Nah, thanks. And, thanks. Thank you, everybody.
Man, you already know, man. Be safe, man. Make sure you let your kids know that you love them today, man. It's okay. It's all right. CMPradio.net. We're out of here. Peace. If you are a parent concerned about your child's education in Chester, you should know that you get to choose where your student goes to school. Chester Community Charter School has been the choice of more K to 8th grade parents than any other Chester school for years. Chester Community Charter School has air-conditioned buildings. Chester Community Charter School has the newest and best technology. Chester Community Charter School graduates are going places. They are doctors, scientists, entrepreneurs, and more. Chester Community Charter School has the Jalil Beats Academy, a school within our school where students learn to create and produce music, and they learn the music business. Chester Community Charter School has 4 state-of-the-art campuses spread across the Chester Upland School District. If your student is in Chester Upland or any nearby district, go online to www.chestercommunitycharter.org or call 610-447-0400. Again, that is www.chestercommunitycharter.org or call 610-447-0400. You get to make the choice about your child's education.